All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Next set of split deck matches, we have Ology versus Indians, who are on the field right now, and GG Factory taking on the Growl Greenville. My name is Todd Ansich. I'm from Behind the Bunker Paintball Podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all the listeners that have been tuning in and checking it out. Who do I have with me in my booth today? You want to introduce?
Yeah, Walker Gauchi here with Carbon Paintball, guys. Good to be here.
Oh, I've been calling you Gucci. I'm sorry. I was giving you far more
That's
credit.
a cooler last name. It's all good.
So I'll take the right side of the field if you want to take the left. I've got, looks like I've got Indians on the right side of the field. We saw them play this morning. They were playing very well. Same with Ology. They're fairly aggressive up that field.
Oh, yeah, it looks like, I think they're sitting at 2-0 for the weekend already. So looking to put another match down here. Ooh, right as I say that, looks like they get caught filling out to the snake side.
Yeah, I'm down a body as well for the Indians for sure. I do only see 3, but I'm looking for the 4. Oh, there's the 4th and Dorito 1. So the Indians have basically home, Dorito insert, Snake Tower, and now Dorito 1.
Looks like Ology's kind of just crossing up right now. They're shooting a lot on that snake side to try to hold them out of there. Refs.
Oh, no, I lose an Indian player out of the Doritos. So now it's a on 3 game.
Let's see here. The Indians are actually 2-1 or 1-2 on their general scores here, so they need to put another point up here. Another match down, excuse me.
Coming up after this game as well, we have Missouri All-Stars and BZ Fearless, and then Golden Misfits taking on Joe Bar.
I think both teams right now are 3-on-3. Not a lot going on.
And for you watching at home, I'm not sure if Matt has explained it, it is hot today. And why that's a factor and why that we keep saying that is especially both these teams, this is their second match of the day. These athletes are tired and they're hot, which is going to affect how sluggish they become later on in the point.
Yeah, it says that it's only 80 degrees, but it feels like 100 to me right now. It's only the morning.
And it's humid.
Oh, Ology losing 1 player on the snake side here. But they're moving down the Dorito side. It looks like that's Ben Challenger, new pickup for them.
I can tell by your voice that you've been talking a lot this weekend. It's been a busy event.
I always got a little bit of a raspy voice, but especially commentating, so thanks for bearing with me here.
Do you man 1976 numbers in the evening time with that sultry voice?
No.
Okay. All right, we lose another Indians player as well. Looks like I'm down to either the one.
I think it's
down
2
to
on.
last.
Oh, you just lose 1 more on the Dorito side. 1-on-2 here, I believe, in favor of Ology. They're looking to come down that Dorito side.
Yeah, we lose our last. That is a tough position to be in. You do not want to be in the snake corner. Little cake there as the last body alive. Indian player did well holding that down, but unfortunately for him, Ology took that. So that's 1-0, and with 11 minutes and 55 seconds still left to go on that. GG Factory and the Growl are coming back on the field now. We are watching your live chats, our live comments in the chat. By all means, post up. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. And if you would like to let us know just how handsome Walker and I are, that's fine too.
Hit us up.
So on the right side of your screen, you'll see Greenville Growl.
10 seconds.
Looks like both of these teams have only won 1 match. So looking to put another spread up there for them. On your screen right now, GG. Snake off the break.
Yeah.
Looks like he's in clean.
Greenville 5 alive. They only seem to have 3 guns up off the break. We've seen some really successful laning teams today. And as I say that, Greenville takes a walk, and that was their center player.
Yeah, GG within striking distance here.
No.
50 snake. He's
Yeah,
got piece
takes
up.
out
Yep.
2 more GG players. That's going to leave. Ooh,
Oh man,
not many. if
explosion
any.
on the D side over there.
Yeah. Have you lost any Growl players yet?
I think we've lost 2.
Okay. So it's a 3-on-2 then right now. Growl moving back home and losing their corner player. Growl gonna get that point as GG.
Well, GG gets the point.
Sorry, GG as Growl toweled it. Holy cow, things happen faster than I can say them.
There was an explosion on the D side, but we were watching the snake side as well.
Yeah. So thank you for being on the broadcast here. You are from Carbon.
Yes.
And I was saying to you before the broadcast that I've seen an awful lot of Carbon-sponsored teams.
That is true. You can go to Carbon Paintball or crbnpaintball.com, sign your team up, design a jersey for $19.95, bonkers pricing.
Nice.
But, yeah, we want to help you guys out. Check it out.
But what if I don't like the shade of orange because it really makes my eyes look washed out?
You don't have to have an orange Carbon logo on your jersey.
Nice.
Yep. You can design anything. We actually have 7 different templates you can choose from, but we do full custom jerseys as well.
Actually, orange makes you look more tan.
It does. I wear a lot of that.
Ology on your right, Indians on your left.
Both teams got 2 in the home right now. Home bunker just shooting.
So it looks like we still have 5 bodies alive for Ology. I don't see anybody walking off for Indians yet.
Indians taking the walk here. We got one player walking off the back line. Looks like he was maybe on the Dorito side.
I'm a little disappointed with the play so far today. Yesterday, the semi-pro guys were really utilizing that snake. And same with the women. They were coming right down that snake and getting in past the 50 and being able to chop off the entire Dorito side. This morning, we seem to see a lot more Dorito pushes. And unfortunately for us, we see more of the snake side, so we have a better advantage over here. However, it makes for more explosive paintball when they're clipping each other out of the snake.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we do take a move over by Ology into Dorito 2.
It looks like a 5-on-4 in favor of Ology right now. They're kind of just locking it down. It doesn't look like any of those guys ready to move.
No, Ology's dropping pods like it's going out of business. They are having an empty pod sale right now, especially over on the Dorito side.
Yeah, and the Indians look really content as well. They don't have a guy that's ready to go into the snake, that's for sure.
I can't tell what the temperature is of my paint right now. They did not use carbon pods.
Yeah, exactly.
But I will assure you it is warm out there. Look at this. Ology moving up to the 50 Dorito side as well as the 40 center laydown wedge. That's going to cut off any hopes of getting into the snake on the Indian side.
Got Josh Halberg creeping around in that 50 Dorito, just piecing up people. Jeez.
Sorry to creep on your side, but I just saw 3 Indians walk off the field.
Yep. Good point for Ology, 2-0 right now.
That was definitely a convincing point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to GG and Greenville Growl. Some of the Greenville Growl guys, old Crisis guys, play a lot of paintball. Really good program. They are HK team. And GG, all JT.
Looks like Greenville's also shooting shockers from South Carolina. So they're acclimated to this heat a little more than
you and I.
Certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
Brittany in the live chat is cheering for Ology.
Two players at home looks like the play here.
Only 3 guns up again from Ology, but they do make snake corner. I will say that we've seen a lot of flags today.
Is that on? That's on GG.
Yep. So not only does GG lose a player before that, but then a minor takes out 2 more. So they're down to 2 bodies left.
Greenville's getting checked out here, getting in that snake, and they lose 2 bodies as well. Oh. So it looks like it is a 3-on-1. Is that what's going on?
It looks like.
Not sure what happened with GG, if there was a penalty assessed.
It was a 3-on-2.
Hank Stump's walking off right now. He doesn't know what's going on, but he doesn't have any paint on him.
Looks like I have 1 GG player left. And he just got clipped on the top of his visor.
There you go. Growl going to come down.
Had
1-1.
he been wearing a Exalt visor, he may have got a bounce there.
Or the new dye visor, right? Saw that one. Kind of cool little product.
Yep. What we need to do, though, is come up with a visor and brand it as a ricochet and put it on more of a steep angle. Remember the ricochet hoppers years ago?
Oh, yeah, I had one of those. I don't really think it fed anything. It just kind of twirled around. But, man, that thing was sick.
Yeah, but it gave you peace of mind knowing that you can hear your balls rotating in the cup there.
Just
right?
rolling around in there.
Yeah, it's okay, guys. I'll play front because I have a ricochet.
10 seconds.
All right, Indians on your right, down by 2, 10 minutes on the clock. I've seen Indians do some really great stuff this morning. I'm surprised they're down by 2. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple good points here from them coming up.
Ology with a super conservative breakout, 4 in the pocket, all their guns up.
Indians, by the way, come from the UK.
Ology's going to lose 1 player, but so is, actually, bombshell up the gut here for the Indians, losing 3 players. Not ideal. 2 left, 1 in the home, 1 in the God bunker, entering the snake.
Man, I was rooting for the Indians here, and they're not helping me out yet.
Yeah, Ology's just kind of playing back. Just hanging out. Josh Hallberg there at the home bunker, shooting around. They only lost 1 body, I believe. Now they're going to go up the center.
Bill in the live chat says ricochets, just ricochets the balls back into your face. They did have good innovation with a timer on the back of their hopper there for
That's
a time.
True.
All right,
about to piece this guy up.
Yeah. I was trying to change the subject because I knew something bad was going to happen to him. That's player number 17 for the Indians holding it down. I kind of felt like a towel would have been more warranted there.
Yeah, I mean, it probably still would have been 3-0 there, but yeah, you don't want your guy getting an ear hole.
Well,
from
and save that time, right? Because
Yeah.
how many times do you say if we would have had 10 more seconds, we would have got that last point?
Yep.
Save
That's
some
true.
time while you can.
I have been watching a lot of the scores over from the Carbon booth, and it's kind of crazy to see how many teams are coming back like 3-0, 2-0, and that doesn't always happen on certain layouts, so it can happen here.
I'm glad to see that you're busy watching the scores.
You gotta know what the teams are doing, man. You can't. I'm selling stuff over there. You guys know where to find me.
3 seconds.
But there are some hot deals at the Carbon booth.
Is there?
If that's my plug, that's the plug.
Maybe by the end of this weekend, I will have a Carbon T-shirt to take home.
That's what I'm
We'll
saying.
see.
10 seconds.
All right, yeah, a couple of ex-Crisis players there, looking to make something happen here. 1-1.
Game on.
All right, tied match here. Growl going up the gut. Not a lot of guns. I don't anticipate you were eliminated by it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like GG Factory 5 alive as well. They do take a little bit of a bite on that Dorito side at this point.
Greenville taking a run to the corner and not making it. So we're down a body right away. We're going to fill the snake again, or the snake side again. We get in successfully to the can this time. Some of those bunkers are going to need to be burped. That sun's popping
Yeah, it's
them.
getting hot again, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not as much action as it looks like on the Dorito side if they're not getting in the snake, but I get it. I'm sure that the shots are getting a little bit better now. Guys are getting dialed in. They're not.
Greenville loses their entire snake side now. That was their player in the stand-up can that got taken out. That came in what looked to be from the Dorito side again.
It looks like the GG guys are kind of setting a trap here. They're kind of mirrored up on that snake side tower, but they got a guy ready to launch here too in the snake. Could change the game for them.
Yesterday you could have called it, instead of Thursday, you could have called it Snake Day. Today, it's all about the Doritos.
Yep. Playing for your Saturday
minor
or
penalty
Sunday
being
match.
called on Greenville. Growl, that's going to take 2 more. And
All the way to the snake. Wow. Okay.
and he gets eliminated.
I think that was Eddie.
Well, the
Making a
plus about
desperation
running all the
move.
way across field to the snake is if he does get hit, he is closer to his pit.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is 2023 World Cup coverage live from Kissimmee, Florida. We are on the Lone Wolf Paintball Field. Thank you to all of our great sponsors for this event. And thank you to Walker coming from Carbon, taking time out from your busy booth to come over and say hello.
I appreciate the opportunity, guys. Always a pleasure.
3 seconds.
Ology looking real good here. 2 wins, 3 points up. Putting Bill in, one of the big guys on the team.
10 seconds.
They got shooters, man. They really do. Got Mark in there. Got Jared, Tyler, and Jesse.
All right, Ology. Let's see what you got here, ladies and gentlemen. They managed to get 5 bodies alive.
Indians don't really do anything crazy off the break, kind of a pocket play, and they do get one player out the gut, gets pieced up as he's moving up. Anything crazy on that Ology side, or pretty standard breakout?
We're still standard breakout. I got to be honest with you, it's all pocket play at home right now. Nothing explosive, and I'm really disappointed. I'd love to see some more aggression on the field, but again, we're at the top of the point. Ology also, let's be honest, up 3 points. They don't need to do anything.
Yep, foot on the gas, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Should be sitting good.
Indians are attacking, but I see one walking past me off the field.
I think it's just one guy down here, but it looks like, oh, no, one more is going to get shot from that home bunker.
So 5-on-3 as Ology goes up the center to the 50.
Ology on their side of the field in the 40. Looks like that might be Tyler. He runs the team. He's going to come through, shoot one. Going to get shot, but looks like he's only got 2 guys left in the Indians, and they're going to go ahead
Towel
and
being
concede.
called. That's a 4-0 lead, my friends. Next point.
Let's go, Mark.
Basically, it's a game point right now. So
Good points.
let's see if your mic is working now.
30 seconds.
All right. So, Walker, you brought a little present there. I see you have a bag.
3 seconds.
I know it's not a gift because no one's given me anything, but what's in it?
Well, we got some new foam for our goggles, and while I'm not crazy busy in the morning, I like to walk around. If you got carbon products, I appreciate it. So handing out some new goggle foam for guys. We got some new pieces. We got a new barrel coming out. You should check that out at the booth, too. Maybe that's your first carbon product.
There you go. Maybe I'll just go home with a headband or a
Yeah.
foam band.
There you go. Yeah, then buy a goggle later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Greenville off the break going to the snake, but he is going to get shot as he slides in.
GG Factory leading this match by 1, losing 1 body. So now we're tied up here 4-4. Have you ever thought of putting fragrances in your headbands?
Fragrances in the headbands.
Or the head foam?
No, I have not. Fragrances are bad for you. Don't you know that?
True, but how sweet it would smell. It would be like you're playing in a lavender field.
It'd just make you too calm, probably. Not for this sport that we're playing right here.
That's true.
Looks like the GG guys, they're kind of trying to put something together, maybe an attack. They got a good communication. I can hear it all the way over here from the booth. But Greenville kind of on their heels here. They got one guy in maybe that Dorito too, putting some pressure on. But they're not doing anything on the snake side, just like you said.
Yeah, it's like the snake doesn't exist. It's like that odd friend at the party. Nobody wants to go hang in it. Did I touch a nerve, Walker?
No, I'm not that guy.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, pretty stale play here right now, but there is a lot of communication going back and forth for GG. They're trying to put something together, but maybe they got some pressure on them in the Dorito side, maybe that we just can't see.
As a paint manufacturer, I enjoy this playing style right now, but from a viewer, I'd like to see a couple more explosive things happening.
That Greenville player right now in that 50 Dorito brick, he's going to kind of look for some shots, see if he can get someone from maybe that inside angle.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you that Greenville has made some explosive moves, but unfortunately we're still in our primary bunkers here. On the plus side, both teams haven't lost any bodies. On the downside, there's no ground gained yet.
Yeah. But now that I look back over on the GG side, your side over here, it looks like they're pressed up into their bunkers pretty good from that 50 Dorito player for Greenville. So he's putting the pressure on. I don't know if anyone can shift over to the snake side. It doesn't look like there's anything going on over here at all.
You can argue that Greenville is down a point, and it's up to them to get the next one.
Yeah.
However, I would negate that by saying we still have 9 minutes on the clock.
Exactly.
We have a long way to go.
Here we go. Big bite.
Nice. GG Factor into the snake 2.
Don't know if anyone says anything. Oh,
they're
going to fill over as well. Greenville in the corner of the snake. That little cake, not really where you want to be, I would assume. All Greenville losing 1 on the Dorito side.
It's like somebody got an idea to use the snake, and everybody's like, "Hey, that's an interesting idea. We got to try that."
Earpiece in here.
Yeah, it looks like you lose a Growl guy. So we 4 on 3 then.
Yep, but they're just going to shoot another.
Yeah, they're down to the last body. Towel's going to be hung.
I think that's
So
Josh Barton
with your
trying to make
carbon jerseys, with the coating on them,
yeah.
does any of that help or assist in not necessarily wiping, but almost like non-stick?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, so all of our jerseys have a DWR coating on them. So when it's raining, it's not like you're not wearing a wet pillowcase, you know what I mean? Kind of just drips right off of you. But it also has stain guard in it. So when you guys are playing and, shooting all this paint and sliding around, if you got a white jersey, it's going to stay cleaner.
So kind of like a Scotch guard on my couch at home.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why she's so clean.
And it's not even extra. That's the coolest thing.
So you sew it into every jersey then?
Yep, in my basement.
Nice.
I'm just kidding. No, it's a stain guard. It goes over the jersey. So as soon as we sublimate it, that's what's going on the fabric. Pretty cool deal. Makes your jerseys last longer too.
All right. Indians down by 4 points, 7 minutes on the clock.
Gotta make something happen here. We're flirting with that mercy rule. Yeah. Ology 5 alive. Same for the Indians. Ology still got 2 in the back center, I believe.
Yeah, Indians have a little bit of a haste, but not as quick as I'd like to see. This is game point. Indians, it's do or die.
Yeah.
And
I understand that they didn't want to risk anything off the break probably, but you got to have some field position, especially against Ology here. They've been playing the pocket a lot, and they got all their guns up, but if they're playing smart and their shots are on, maybe we're already flirting with the Sunday paintball stuff.
And Indians have been having some gun issues. I don't know if it's because the air is different in UK than our compressed high-pressure air, but they've had some...
We do have techs on site.
Yeah, so they are having some issues, and that unfortunately puts them down, but not enough that they've been able to take out 2 of the Ology players just now.
Not exactly sure what happened over there, but 2 Ology players are walking off at this moment. A little bit of a press coming from the Indians. They got pretty cool jerseys. Look like a hockey-style jersey.
Yeah, it's great. All right, Indians moving up into the snake insert. A lot of pressure coming from home, though.
Ology getting checked here at the center.
Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. A minor penalty.
Not what you want to do here, 4-0.
No.
Going to give it to him. We don't want him to have any momentum, but 1 player left for Ology here on 4, I believe. Unless he's walking off.
But they're yelling 100, but yet they're still on the home row. I really wish Indians would run down that field. I'm rooting
you're
for
right.
them.
Actually, that was a lot of time for that point, and the point before it too. 5.5 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time to make crazy things happen.
Yeah.
But
is it the heat? Is it the? I don't know. But that heat is making it difficult out there for sure.
The later games, when it's high noon, that's when I go into hibernation. That's where you guys can find me, is in the booth.
So thank you guys for tuning in. This is the 2023 World Cup live coverage. We are watching semi-pro paintball this morning. This afternoon we're going to see some of the women's play, the Women Pro League. Watched them yesterday afternoon, and I have to say, some really good paintball. Watched them in Chicago, but whatever they've done from Chicago till now, whether they changed their diet over to Wheaties, something, they've improved. We were talking to a couple people yesterday, and we were commenting on how well they played and how enjoyable it was to play. Looking forward to more this afternoon.
Absolutely.
So Greenville Growl there, kind of again in the pocket.
Same with GG.
They're down by 2 with 8.5 minutes on the clock. Now feeding Growl goes into the snake.
He came all the way from that tower, too. Great move.
Yeah, that was a one-way ticket, though. He made it in clean.
That's Robbie Bendig.
Still 5 alive for both teams, it looks like.
I'd look for this player in the snake here to, look the other side. GG just lost one of their snake players, so I'd go down that snake, baby.
Greenville Growl with a deficit of 2. Better field position right now. This could be their point. They certainly need it. Clock's ticking. We're now around the 7.5-minute mark. A lot of pressure coming at the snake side from the Doritos. Player number 21 for Growl really trying to find some shots. I really see a shot for him if he moves up, but he gets clipped. Next knuckle, he could have had some really good shots there.
Yeah, kind of threw his body away right there because he could have went way farther down the snake.
Yeah.
But that GG player right there on your screen, Kohler, real good paintball player. He's going to shoot another guy. I want to say maybe it's 3-on-3 at this point. But yeah, you got another Growl player in the snake ready to go in there, but he's not looking to just yet. But he's got nobody holding him. Am I wrong by saying that?
They have just, that's it. Yeah, just the 3.
I think maybe he's going to realize here as he looks down the wire. Check the tape.
He has
nobody there.
All of the ability to get up right now. There's nobody on him now that I'm looking across field.
Get on your stomach and just start crawling down, man.
Yeah. And I get it. The ground is hot.
Yeah. Don't stop there, man.
If the front of the jersey was a little more slick, it would make the snake guy's job a little easier.
Well, he does shoot one on the inside.
Yeah.
Now GG's looking around like, all right, what's going on here?
Yeah, player number 72 here just has to get up a little bit further, and he can shoot cross field at the back corner. But he's
going to shoot
there.
Kohler.
It was who saw who first.
Yeah, man, GG really dropped the ball here by not trying to fill over to the snake side. They kind of just slept on it, and Growl definitely took advantage of it, but it took him a long time. Oh, now there's a penalty going on over on Growl. But they got a guy that hit the buzzer, but they had 2 bodies over there. Just got a penalty. I don't know what that was about.
Well, I will say these refs are on it. If you do something, they will call you on it, and it's not just in one section. It's all over the field. So if you can't say, "Oh, I'm being picked on by those refs over there." It is everywhere, and I've
it's World Cup, man. Yeah,
I've seen an awful lot of penalties being called justifiably, for sure.
Yeah,
but it's World Cup. There's a lot on the line. There's cash money on the line, right?
Yeah,
and
a lot.
Pride. And there's trophies, there's medals, there's all kinds of things.
Semi-pro too. I'm not exactly sure what the dollar amount is, but it's higher than normal.
Absolutely.
So.
And you know what? You work all year. This is the pinnacle of what you've been playing for. After this, there's a bit of a slowdown and a regroup to be able to play for next year again to get to this point. So there's a lot of emphasis here.
Yeah, looking for Ology here. It looks like they got Ben Challenger back out on the field.
Yeah, Ben's a local boy to me.
Is he? Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, he cut his teeth at my field.
Really, really good guy. I've been a fan of him for a while.
That's not what you were saying off air, though.
Damn.
Yeah. No, I enjoy Ben. I've been watching his career ever since. All right, Ology, let's see here.
Look for the Indians to do something else. Put some sort of press on Ology. Otherwise, Ology's probably going to pull another trick out of their bag, even though they've been playing a lot of the pocket. I'm sure they got a lot of stuff up their sleeve.
What about microfibers? Remember when jerseys used to have microfibers sewn in like mittens on a string? Empire had that for a number of years.
Ology really getting tight here. Porter is their snake player there on your screen. He's getting pinched pretty good. They're putting it on him. Just as I say that, Indians progressing up the field. Josh Hallberg on your screen right now. Going to shoot Oh, that should be a penalty there, but Josh does shoot one guy cross field.
Ology's coming strong. Indians need this point, but Ology doesn't care.
Yeah, they got to put the pressure on, man. Ology's going to lose one body up the center.
Oh, and we lose an Ology player out of the back.
Oh, another Indians player on the snake side right now. Some chaos going on. Everyone playing a little loose. Nobody sees this Ology player here. Mr. Stanley going to just shoot that home player that's not paying attention.
Are we down to a 2-on-1 right now?
I think it's 2 versus 0.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Unless Indians are circling by us, I think we've counted them all.
Yeah, they might be having some pain issues. A couple guys walking off with squeegees. That's never ideal.
No.
About to be a 5-1 situation in favor of Ology here. 3 minutes on the clock. And they're just going to probably hang out. That'd be the move. I don't know exactly what their spread is, but if they win this, I think they're at the top of their bracket.
Andy in the live chat says 20K for the winner of semi-pro.
Whew.
You know, 20K is a lot, but once you take your entire team to Cracker Barrel, you know, that eats into that 20 grand pretty fast, right?
It's true.
After tip, gratuity. I will comment, I don't know if Carbon is looking at new product ideas, but the referees have these amazing shorts that have flag pockets sewn into them. You'll see him, there's 2 of them wearing orange shorts that have flags sewn in the front. Yeah. That way they're on the ready. How many seconds are wasted digging into a pocket?
The future is now, people.
Yep. And the future is great. The other thing is this referee has 2 flags in one pocket. How do you differentiate? Should be left and right. So if you had a left and a right pocket for them.
Sounds like a product for somebody else.
Yeah, there he comes in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's brilliant.
Flag football or something.
Yeah.
GG off the break into the snake. Oh, man, and they're just going to make that Growl player wear as he walks through the center. Just over 5 minutes on the clock. 3-2 in favor of GG. They got the ball right now up into that 50 snake. He's going to shoot on the inside right away, see if he gets any free kills.
Well, I'm glad somebody a couple points ago got the idea of a snake, because that's been doing some serious work.
Oh, yeah. People are winning through it the last couple of points here. Not a lot of transitions going on here on Growl's side of the field. They still got 4 guys alive. Only dropped 1.
We still have 4.5 minutes on the clock. GG Factor, everything is on their side right now. They're up by a body. They've got better field position. There's no haste.
Greenville's going to take the walk out of that stand-up Dorito bunker.
So it's a 3-on-2.
I think that
4 on.
I think it's a 3. Yeah, I think I only got 3 guys over here for Growl now.
Sorry, I missed a body, so I'm back to 5 bodies alive. There was some reincarnation going on. This field has a lot of blind spots.
All right, they're going to kill the God bunker over here. GG. Growl's going to go ahead and concede that. Probably smart. So tell me about your podcast, though.
Yeah, man. We release a podcast every week. We're new to the podcast game. We've only been doing it for just over 10 years. So we're just cutting our teeth on it right now. But we don't emphasize just on speedball or just on recreation. It's paintball as a general. So some of the guys on the show are, speedball enthusiasts like myself. There are other guys on the show that enjoy scenario big games. So we have a good banter back and forth. We love new products. We love to talk about little tips and tricks to how to better your day at the field and stuff like that. And we love to hear from our audience. So we put out polls every week asking questions and getting their responses, because it's not just us you want to hear from. You want to hear from guys who have been playing for 2 weeks versus guys that have been playing for years. So
you guys do giveaways and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We're looking for some new people to help us with giveaways, but I haven't met anybody new at World Cup yet this year.
Nobody comes to mind.
Nobody comes to mind. But yeah, so if you guys are looking for something light to listen to, we're on all platforms. So I mean, I could list them, but they're everywhere from Spotify to wherever, basically anywhere you get your podcast. And we do it as a video format as well. So we go live every Monday night, so you can watch us live. Or if you can't, let's be honest, when you're on Facebook or anywhere else, you see a thumbnail for a cute cat video, and it's like, I'll come back to this, right? So, yeah. So
save it for later. That's okay.
I would say 85 to 90% of our people that digest our show are through the Audible form, through podcasts. So
way cool.
Yeah. But again, podcast listeners are pretty avid with what they like and habitual. So Indians on your right, they're down by 4 with 3 minutes on the clock.
Ology going to lose one off the break.
Indians sending a rocket up the middle, but losing.
Same with the Indians, 4-4 here, body count-wise. 3 minutes left.
Yeah, Indians look like they're aware that they're down on points. They're aware that the clock is ticking, and they're putting a little emphasis on movement right now. But in all fairness, as much as we want to see them move, Ology's a hard team to get past. Those lanes are pretty steady. They're dropping empty pods because they're keeping those lanes locked down.
Definitely. And just as you say that, one Ology player does get clipped, making a fill out. And Indians putting the pressure on, but man, that's a tall order for.
But why would you make a move when you've got, when Indians need to come to you? Unless you were looking to lock down a better zone, but.
Yeah.
And Indians are known for coming up the middle.
They just did. Roasted one Ology player, but they ended up trading. They shot him pretty good, too. So
yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's a 3-on-3 here.
Well, sometimes you need to make sure they were shot.
Yeah. Been there before. But, yeah, it looks like 3-on-3, I think. And that's going to be tough to make anything really happen.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good anchorage going on right now by Indians, but would love to see them. Now they're busting up.
Yeah, 2 minutes here. You got to score 4 points to tie it up.
Yeah. Sadly, if I was the Indian player, I would run up the Dorito standing, looking for a little bit of coverage, but looking for some quick shots, quick kills. Yeah, I may lose my body, but at this point, you got to try something when you have a deficit like that. Here he goes. He does exactly what I just said. And look, he has some success. He bumps up again. He's going to be able to get that Dorito kill.
Got an Ology player shooting across the field here from Dorito 1. Maybe trying to catch this.
But sometimes those quick moves when no one's paying attention gets the win.
That's
right?
a big gap, especially all the way across the field. But, I mean, they got a minute left right now. Too little, too late for the Indians. And should have had a bomb in his chest earlier to run through. But, yeah, Ology's just going to kind of hang out here.
Yeah, we're on the final minute of this match here right now. Indians hoping to at least get another point on the board to keep that point spread. I do see an Ology player walking off the field.
2 Ology players walking off the field, and I don't know if that Indian player is hurt. One guy's going to run in. Well, they're going to give up 1 point. Ology is here. Not great for a point spread, but not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll be yelling at each other a little bit for that one because they could have put something together for 40 seconds.
I'm also hoping as the weekend goes on that we're going to see some more entertaining button pushes. I do like the celebratory button pushes. I do like when I see people spin and hoot and holler and,
jump over, get bounced off.
Yeah.
Kind of like the blob situation.
Kind of like an end zone dance, right?
Yeah.
So
there's usually a couple of good celebrations, but it'd be pretty early to start celebrating right now. You might jinx it.
So coming up next, guys, we're going to have Kansas City, Missouri All-Stars taking on Fearless and Vegas Misfits taking on Joe Bar team. Joe Bar is a French team. I have to find out how to pronounce it. It's either Joe Bar or Jobert. And maybe even I'm wrong.
2
maybe
carbon teams on the next set, though. I mean, guys, tune in, right? Off the break right now on your screen and looking like 5 alive. 5 alive for both teams.
Yep.
It's going to be a big point.
Growl with a deficit of 2 points. They do need to light a fire here, and they are getting up into the snake. They're at the snake 2 right now.
He's going to get all the way up into that 50 snake. Great move. Just don't waste it here.
Oh, but I do see one of my Growls walking off the back. Must have been from the Dorito side.
All right, yeah, 5 on 4. They're going to shift over to the Dorito side because they got a guy here in the 50 snake, but he's playing pretty loose, man. He doesn't need to do too much.
Oh, there we go. They get their first.
He shoots
So it's
one
a
off the
4
gut.
on 4 now. Very good relay system for Growl. You can hear them communicate from the snake to the Dorito.
I think that GG, they don't know, but this Growl player, he should be looking on the outside right now, man. He's just going to give his body away here if he shoots too much. But he's in great field position. He's got the ball, man. 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah, that clock makes me nervous, though.
Yep.
I'm getting a little stressed out.
Another Growl player moving up the center here. He's going to play one of the pins. I like it.
Oh, now's a good time to go while the referee's checking him out.
He's got a guy shooting cross on him. All right, letting him out. That's another one. They're going to give this guy a penalty here.
Oh, look at that.
Mama.
Okay, take advantage of the
Get
penalty.
out of there.
Take advantage of the penalty. No one's left.
Oh, there's still one guy left, and they're going to get shot.
Will there be some
man.
roasting
Yep.
going on?
Little. Here we
There we
go.
go.
Oh, man. Well, they put it together there,
Yeah.
honestly. And like you said, the communication was great. Oh, actually, now they're getting another penalty. Hold on. People are yelling at each other, and they're getting penalties.
Point approved, but I did see a penalty go up.
And there's 2 flags that just went up on that back line, and now the ref's pointing at people over here on this corner.
Yep.
Let's see what's going on.
Refs are people you just don't want any attention from. You don't want to you don't want them near you. You don't want them touching you, looking at you, inspecting you. It's never good news. They never come over just to say, hey, you know what, player, you're doing a great job.
30 seconds.
40 seconds left here for the Ology versus Indians game. What do you think's going to happen? Something crazy?
Second.
I'd love to see the Indians go up the middle and send at least 1 or 2 rockets, but I
If I'm a betting man, I think the Ology's going to put their foot on the gas here, too, because I don't know why they wouldn't.
yeah, absolutely. But neither of our predictions worked.
Late.
Basically, they shifted gear.
Yeah, Mark right up the gut, or right up the snake, excuse me. He's going to take 1. 2 players, 3 players walking off for the Indians. Time isn't ticking down on your screen, but it is here in real life. All right, 4 bodies coming off.
We're down to 15 seconds if you're paying attention.
They're going to try to put 1 more point up. Josh Hallberger running in. Oh, no crazy dive. Just a nonchalant
7
button
seconds.
push.
So basically that just puts the nail in the coffin. 7 seconds. I don't even think they're going to run that.
Might not, yep. Oh, yeah, it says 7 seconds. Yeah, there you go. Clock was a little bit off there, folks. No problem. Good match from Ology.
Absolutely.
Looking sharp. And
Absolutely.
they were rotating a bunch of players. Looks like that's working for them. I like it.
2 seconds.
It's nice to have a good solid core group, but it's better to have 2 solid lines if you have them,
Yeah.
especially in this heat.
Looks like Growl had a gun issue right there. They took a little time out.
So a minute left here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, one of the coolest things, I'm just sitting here overhearing a bunch of people talking, but being at World Cup, it truly is a World Cup. I mean, how many people that I hear speaking different languages and guys coming over to the booth trying to communicate with them? It's honestly, it's awesome. It's super cool. It's humbling. It's awesome to meet all these people, too. Got referees from all over the world. It's pretty rad.
You know what the weird thing is, though? Although everybody's traveling in from all over the world, I see, you know, they're all familiar.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
No, I see the same guys all the time, which is great. You're like at the grocery store at the end of the night, and everyone gives you a head nod, wearing a Carbon shirt, you're wearing an Empire shirt. You're
Yeah,
like,
that's a good
up,
one
man?
too.
Yeah.
The worst though is when you walk into Cup and someone says hello and you look over and it's someone that you live 5 minutes from.
Yeah.
It's like we just paid $1,000 to fly here.
Exactly.
and-
You flew here and you're playing the same teams you practice with. You're like, man,
Yeah.
you got to get through everyone for World Cup, man.
But yeah, if you've ever driven a Jeep, being down at Cup with a paintball T-shirt on anywhere, it's that sort
Same
of
thing. You
nod.
might even end up with a rubber duck.
Yeah,
you know? Both teams to the snake. Greenville going, too much.
Gigi just has to hold him back for 2 minutes, but they lost a body as well. It's 4-on-4.
And the coach just has a Kmart fall apart, yelling at his player right now and tosses his clipboard right at the net. I get it, though, man. 4-on-4. GG on your screen right now. Greenville on your screen now in that 50 Dorito. Shooting a shocker. You're right.
There looks like there's lots of coverage there, but there's a lot of
There's so much bounce shots
Yeah.
coming in. You can see it on your screen right now.
Yeah.
It's just confetti everywhere.
It's like the room of death.
Yeah. All right, move over here for Growl.
We're under a minute now
On
here.
the snake side. Looking for this GG player to maybe make a move to set a trap here, but he sees a guy going through the center.
Oh,
Ooh.
did he trade? He did.
Growl in position here right now.
GG is going
Barton
to
on your screen.
Another point here.
Greenville. Right there, right? Yeah, Greenville.
Sorry, yes, you're right.
All right. You got a game here. That was a crucial point. Man, he's gassed. Rightly so.
Yep.
Moved all the way, I think, from the home bunker. Filled the snake. All the way up. Love it.
So 2 minutes on the clock
Yep.
because we're in X-ball time
Everyone
right now.
says X-ball. I like that format, though. It gives us a little bit of time. You shout out some sponsors, like I said.
Yep.
Greenville, HK team. Looks like they're shooting shockers, like you said.
Yep.
Good-looking team. And they're out of
Handsome,
the Carolinas,
almost.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Same with GG Factory. Got some models on the team, I think, I'm sure.
X-ball time is great. At least it's fair for the team. What the worst is when teams on the opposite side of your split deck, have hang the flag with still 15 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
So what they do is they are forced to play that. So they play that match, only giving you 1 minute and 15 seconds as a break, and
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah,
Right?
not ideal.
Not a lot of turnaround.
Yep.
But I don't care what the other teams are doing. I want my team to win, so I'll do whatever. But thank you guys for joining us. This is the 2023 World Cup live broadcast. We're watching semi-pro. Soon we're going to get to some of the women's play. That'll be this afternoon. And if you guys are just joining us, we have Walker from Carbon Paintball in the booth. And my name is Todd Ansich from the Behind the Bunker Paintball podcast. Sincerely, thank you guys for watching, because if you guys weren't watching, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for that. And I will say it is the sun is now properly up.
Uh-huh.
It's properly warm. And I'm really hoping that all the athletes playing and competing this weekend are sitting either in the shade or at least with a bottle of water in their hand.
Oh, yeah. I think at the Lone Wolf booth, shout out their field sponsor right now, you can actually go over there and get free water. Pretty sure, so.
Nice.
Don't sleep on that, guys.
There's also, I saw first aid tents scattered around the. There's first aid booths scattered all around, and they're also giving away water. There's coolers and stuff there
Excellent.
as well. So
Good, I like that a lot.
yeah, go in there, take advantage. I believe there was a masseuse. If you're,
I
with
did
any
see
stick.
that. Yeah,
Yep.
super cool. Really good food trucks.
And we've been walking up and down the vendors row every day, kind of coming and going, but haven't had a chance to look in the booths. But they're everywhere.
Oh,
and
man, there's
some
a really
good
good
stuff.
turnout. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see right across from me. I haven't stopped into Mason's yet, but really cool dealer. They got awesome guns. There's 724. You can go trade your gun over there, too. Trade my gun, obviously.
I enjoyed walking past the Planet booth because they have so much air conditioning going on.
You can feel
You
it
don't even
on
have
the
to walk
outside.
in the booth. Just walk by
It's
them.
so sick.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I did go in there, and I believe Leds had some meat hanging.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So it's like
Just stop over there later.
It was like a
That'd be great.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet. No, there's some really good booths. I saw that Dye's got a really good booth over there.
It's nice when
Couple
vendors
AC,
put on
I
a
mean-
big show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right? Even Hermesis has a nice looking booth. They've taken an opportunity to
carpet
really do it
in there, incense burning.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like when they're done, they take that carpet and they just torch it.
Yeah.
No fresh carpet every event.
Yep. 25 seconds left here. All right. Looks like who's on your screen right now? Is that Growl? Yeah, GG with the press right now. Growl going to run through the center as well. Chaos.
Yeah, this is all unfurling faster than we can say anything. We have 3 seconds left. Oh, beamed him so hard he fell back.
That was pretty raw.
Yeah. All right. That's going to finish it off, ladies and gentlemen. Now
overtime.
That means overtime. Yep. Just when you thought you could go home.
Yeah.
No, love overtime. Overtime is great. I'm just not a fan of the one-on-ones. I find it such an arbitrary way to figure it out. You might as well do paper, rock, scissors, but at least it's entertaining to watch.
Oh, yeah. There's no truer format of paintball, in my opinion, than one-on-one. I like the Hormesis deal. I think that's really cool. They're bringing that 1v1, challenge, the duel, and the joust. That's super rad. And I think it allows a lot of players to play more paintball.
Yeah.
But then also, they can have any gear sponsor they want, which is pretty cool. But you're right. I mean, go back to grassroots. We're talking like 10-on-10 deals, but that's pretty far from one-on-ones. But I like it. More paintball,
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a bit of a timeout happening right now. Wow. It is only 10 o'clock. And I'm already thinking of lunch. Is that a bad thing?
Oh, man, we've been here since like 6 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Madness.
And on that, we were talking about the vendor booths. Have you seen the food booths? There's a guy smoking barbecue this weekend. It is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
It smells great. It tastes great.
I told you, some carbon teams coming over here. They're like, hey, you got next set? No, I'm not. I got to walk around, man. It looks like you got Hatch is going to come up here, and he's going to commentate the next match from DMG.
Well, it's got to be hard for you because I know the two carbon teams that are up next. One of them you said you really liked and were rooting for.
I know, yeah. And I'm just like, I hate some of the other
hate
ones.
the other team. Yeah.
No, the next team's coming up here. Would you say that was the Joe Bean one?
Now you got me on Joe Bar.
Joe Bar, excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're playing the Las Vegas Golden Misfits. They're a dye team, all dye gear with carbon stuff. And then you got the All-Stars as well.
You know what? Speaking of Las Vegas, that's the first event of next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you heard, but they're going to be doing not only the first event in Vegas, but they're going to do an awards. The Summit Awards will be on the Sunday night.
Okay.
And then on the Monday, Tuesday,
I didn't hear
Summit
that.
is
That's
hosting
really cool.
a industry conference, sort of the new and improved paintball extravaganza, an industry trade show.
Oh, all right.
So all the vendors and all the store field owners, operators, and stuff can go to the first event, stay the Monday, Tuesday, take the tech courses, talk to the dealers, do all of that, and then it'll be a big show because all of the vendors will be there because of the first event. So stay tuned for that. That's hot off the press. You would have heard that exclusive on Behind the Bunkers Paintball podcast this week.
Oh,
yes.
I like the plug.
Yes, we released that this week.
That's super cool. I'm looking forward to hearing more about that.
Maybe on the plane ride home.
Yeah, I'll read some social media then. All right.
So we're starting with a blank slate here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes on the clock.
And they got killed 2 right now for Greenville Growl, so 2 players down for GG Factory. Not an ideal start, but they had to risk it. Because GG Factory, they got 2 losses and 1 win, so this would help them out, be 2-2.
All right, so we got Greenville Growl all the way up into the 50 Doritos right now. They look like they want this bad.
And they need it as well. They're 1-1 right now, their record. Put Growl in position right now. I don't know who this player is right now that was on your screen, but he has been at that 50 Dorito multiple times. He's putting in some work for the team.
Yeah, he's ducking and diving.
Dodging
all of those paintballs coming in.
Grill's got
for
the press on.
5-on-5 paintball. The Growl's got up to the 50. Like they've got.
Oh. overextended right there for that player.
That was player number 13.
Oh,
unfortunately.
man.
Oh,
and
we
Growl
lose.
just threw it away too quick there.
Yeah.
And I think it's literally a 1-on-2 right now. Look at 3 guys just walked off
Yep.
for Growl, or for Growl. Oh, man. They had the ball there. We got one player for GG coming down on that snake side right now. Put his gun down. He knows that is kill 5.
Yeah, we're a
He had the
minute and
count
20
on,
into the
man.
point. And that's all it took.
He was cool as a cucumber just sitting there. He didn't even do anything. He just let them come right to him. He had 2 Growl players. One came through the middle. One was just getting too squirrely in that 50 snake. Oh, man. They had the position.
They sure did.
Good match, though, for GG.
Yep.
Hank Stump, shout out.
There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to finish that set of split deck matches. Coming up next, we have another semi-pro bracket happening. And thank you, Walker, for being on the program. Maybe we'll see you again
Absolutely.
this weekend.
Perfect.
And thank you guys for watching. We'll be right back.